some Riveting Radio Real Estate.
Yeah.
Jamie, Mell, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hi.
How was the walk over here? Wet? No?
I actually drove.
Yeah.
I don't blame
Good
you.
choice.
It's so wet out there.
Either that or
Good
canoe.
choice.
Yeah.
It is messy out there. So we're starting a new year of Riveting Radio Real Estate, and Jamie, the managing broker of John L. Scott in Shelton, will be joining us along with some of her great agents throughout the year, talking with us about things that help you get ready to either put your house on the market, looking for buying houses. The great show continues on. One thing you want to mention, and we have one of these here at the station, and I have one at home. It's the Ring doorbell. Yeah. And I know, man, I don't know if you were here when it happened or it was a couple years back, but Chief Moody met that guy.
Yeah.
From Ring, who was on Shark Tank or something like that, and was talking about this. And we've used it here. We've sent some of the footage off to the Shelton Police saying, what's the deal here?
Yeah.
And it's been very beneficial. And it helps me at home when I don't want to answer the door if a solicitor's there.
Yeah.
I go, nobody's home. You got a deal for us on this. What did you find out for us?
I do. I partnered with the Ring to bring a community program here to Shelton. So if you work or live here in the 98584 zip code, you can qualify for this exclusive offer.
Very cool. Tell us what it is.
It is $40 off per Ring device. So you can do any of the doorbell systems, the peephole cam, the spotlight cams, the floodlight, and the stick-up solar cams as well. I've done a few of the stick-up cams at home, and they're so easy to put up. I was able to do it. 2 screws and done.
That's my kind of
I've seen those. And so those are solar now?
They have solar as well, yes.
Man, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Because it is, I'll tell you, it is kind of a pain to have to get back up there.
Yeah,
take
and
the battery
charge
pack
it
out. Yeah.
and remember to do all that.
Exactly.
Very cool.
But it's a really great offer. Just trying to bring some value here to the community, save some money, but also, protect your home, add some security to your property.
We've talked with the sheriff's office, and I know Thurston County does this as well, where you can kind of, it's either accessible by them, or if something happens, you put yourself on a list and they go, we're looking for, maybe you have some footage that may help us out, or I'll get notifications. In fact, I think I got one just earlier today that said, hey, neighborhood watch or something
app.
Like that.
Yeah, it's a neighborhood app, and it's really cool because at that point you can share any of the footage that you want. If you had somebody that was maybe scoping out your house, you can share that video to everyone on the neighborhoods app and just kind of get the word out there. So if you're interested in doing that, it did start last Friday on the 17th. It's a 10-day program, so it will shut down on the 27th. So you have until Sunday,
okay.
Right? Is that the 27th?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So
Monday,
in order to do that, you just go to ring.com.
Yep.
You use the 98584 zip code, and then there's a special promo code, and that is CPP-98584-Shelton. And so that'll get you $40 off. Again, it's per Ring device. It's not $40 off your order.
Sure. That's a good deal.
It is.
Huh. I've never seen this peephole cam before.
I know.
That's a
I
new
thought that
one.
was cool, too.
Wow.
That's kind of cool. We should have that back there instead of asking for the password. Like, what is the password?
What's the password?
Have the little peephole things better.
Because you can look at it like a regular peephole and then still access the camera. I like those. Cool. I like those floodlight ones.
The floodlight ones. That's.
Yeah,
I want to get one of those too. Definitely.
So many people have been caught with these things. The resolution is so good. Like you said, when you share it in neighborhoods, so somebody knows who these people are. Breaking in or porch pirates or whatever.
I had a buddy the other day. He was getting his front yard landscaped or manicured, and he would post video of the previous day's work, like in fast motion or something.
Oh yeah.
From the doorbell.
From the doorbell.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You got a listing for us on Bellevue?
Yes. So there's a new listing. Nikki Bode has a new listing there. It is 635 Bellevue Avenue. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's 1,200 square feet. And she has it listed at $240,000.
Okay.
It's a nice remodel inside. They kept a lot of the nice character of the home there. So if you're interested in taking a look at that, give John L. Scott a call, and we can get an agent up there to give you a tour.
Oh yeah, looking through this right now, you can see. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I like
did
that
a really
little
good upgrade there.
Good looking backyard too.
Yeah, it
Feels
looks
like
like
a nice
it's
cozy space.
Fenced in, and it's got some mature landscaping happening there.
Where is that?
Bellevue up, so that's up on the Hillcrest neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are a buyer, another thing to talk about, we kind of talked about this last week, Jeff, where it's really important for buyers to get out there and get pre-qualified. So on top of that, you really want to get your team involved. So you want to get a real estate agent on your side, a lender on your side, and become educated in what it takes to become a buyer of a home. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of steps to that, and getting buyer ready day one before you head out and start looking at properties is extremely important. We have a thing at John L. Scott where we call it buyer ready day one. So we educate them on all of the aspects of home buying, the costs up front for inspections, appraisals, any of those things, making sure your credit's in order, creating a budget, and educating on the credit part of it. There's been a lot of people that have went out and bought new furniture right before closing, and it's thrown off their debt to income ratio, and you know what? Underwriting caught that, and now we're kind of in a pickle. So, just getting them educated up front.
One of the things, you got to do too is be aware of what your credit rating will help you with and your buying power. A lot of folks will start surfing the web and they'll go, oh man, how about that place? Or how about that place? And then you go to your lender and they say, well, you're qualified for blank amount. And that for some folks could be a real kind of a letdown, I suppose.
Certainly.
They're looking at the mansion on the hill when they can't necessarily afford that.
Exactly. And there's nothing like seeing your client's dreams be crushed right
before you even get started.
Yeah, exactly.
So to have that paperwork ready to go. Yeah. Do you guys have folks that you would work with, or do you recommend that they just work with their current financial institution? Or
a lot of us just give out a list of local lenders that we've worked with in the past that have been extremely easy to work with, and know the system. So we tend to give out a few names and let them go about picking. I will say, on the conversation of the affordability range there, I just saw something come out where right now, 2020, the affordability index is going to be at like one of the peaks in the last 30 years. So it's very affordable to be buying a home right now.
The other thing too is there are costs that you don't think about until after you have the home and you kind of settle in for a few months. But if you plan on staying in your location or staying around where you are currently for a while, couple years, 5-10 years, you look at these potential mortgage payments, and they are very comparable, if not sometimes less than
rent.
People are renting these days.
Yeah.
And then you build yourself a little equity, and then you can move forward, because I think we've talked about this over the years that your mortgage payment, basically, there's things that go up and down, but for the most part, it's locked in at a set number. $1,000, whatever.
Yes.
Whereas apartments, those traditionally go up 3% or something, cost of living every year.
They go up quite a bit every year, and then a lot of times you have your utilities also on top of that.
And then, oh, by the way, you get the note one day, I'm selling the place. Hurry up and find it.
And right now, rentals are like almost non-existent. Yeah. It's really difficult out there.
Yeah.
So
something to think about for sure. So that is on Bellevue, the spot you were looking at there.
That is on
635 Bellevue. Very good. And buyer's readiness, is this like a class you do, or is this something you can just come into the shop and...
Yeah, it's not a class, but kind of kicking that idea around. But just come on down to John L. Scott. We always have agents in the office. And if you have questions about buying and what the first step might be, we do have some really great educational pamphlets to hand out. And same with sellers. If you're just kind of thinking about it, inventory levels are extremely low. So, getting homes listed, they're going pending fairly quickly right now. So if you're interested in that too, we have information on getting yourself seller ready day one. And I think the spring market for 2020 is going to be hot again.
Next time you come in, or throughout February, maybe we can talk about what people think they need to do to have their homes ready versus what really you can maybe not have to do,
Yes.
especially in such a market like this.
Yeah,
that sounds like a good idea.
Sounds like a great
All right,
idea.
what's the office address and what's the office phone number?
All right, we're downtown Shelton. It's 306 306 West Railroad Ave, and phone number 360-426-3319.
Jamie, have a good weekend.
Thank you, guys. You
We'll
too.
check back in next time. It's